Well, today at the iParkCars.com project shop, I'm dealing with a common problem that a lot of us Jeep owners have. It's the loose steering column. If you don't have this problem with your loose steering, believe me, you will. It happens. These are GM columns, and unfortunately, as you can see, these columns get loose over time. Now, there's three options when dealing with these. Option number one, send it to the iParkCars.com project shop. Option number two, you could spend 4 hours taking this column apart. There's three bolts inside of here that have to be tightened, but it's a very tedious and long process. It's about a 4 hour job in order to take everything apart in order to tighten three bolts. Well, if you do choose to go that route, use Loctite, so it's something that you only have to do one time. Option number three, which is the option I'm doing today, replace the column. I know it seems like, why would you replace the column rather than do it? Is simply because I can pull the column and switch it within an hour as opposed to spending 4 hours to take it apart to do it. So this is iParkCars.com, so we have it. Now, if you look at the column, you can see it's not too much to it. You got a couple of harnesses, a couple of plugs, and that's it. A couple of bolts, you're done. I'm going to show you. I pulled it out this parts Jeep, but it just gives you an idea of, I know it looks a little bit more intimidating sometimes than it actually is, but you plug in a couple of wires, stab it through the hole in the firewall, and that's it. Now, because there's no motor in this Jeep, I was able to get this out in about a half an hour. But, basically I took the shaft and everything out right from here. But, there's a air box here, you guys know. So it takes a little bit more time to remove everything. But to pull the column, to do it is about an hour's time. So I'm getting ready to start it, but as you see the difference, so this stuff will have to get moved just so I can access what I need, and it's done. But this is a much, much easier alternative. Now, I know everybody doesn't have a parts Jeep or a spare column lying around, but if you need one, contact iParkCars.com. I may have one for you. If not, spend the 4 hours. It's up to you. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but it's your money, it's your time. If you have 4 hours, this is what you need to do. Take all of this apart. You need to take everything apart until you get to this point. When you get around here, you're going to see three bolts. Most likely, one or two of them are falling out. It's usually one is usually laying in there. I've done it a couple of times. There's usually one bolt laying in there. That's why I don't want to do it today. But for me, time is an issue. So I'm just going to switch this up. See? It's just not safe. So listen, if you guys need any advice, you have any questions, you need any parts, as always, contact me at iParkCars.com.